Hi, my name is Eric Jackson, and I'm sitting with who must be a brother from another mother. His name is Tito Jackson, Boston City Councilor. How you doing today, Tito?
I'm doing super. We are the Jackson Twins instead of the Jackson Five. We are the Jackson Twins today. We are here at just an epic event in the 2014 Beantown Jazz Fest, and just as great as the music is the community that is built around this
Right.
music, this neighborhood that has come a long way
Right.
from where we started.
Right. You know, I think everybody that I've talked to today here at this interview tent for JazzBoston mentions community, just how this is so important to the community, what it means to the community. What would you say about that?
I think music is such a central component, and in particular jazz. One huge shout out to JazzBoston and the work that they do around building community and making sure that as younger generations come along, that this amazing, uniquely American music doesn't die in our community. One of the things that we've actually been working on, and we're going to work on with JazzBoston, is creating a jazz district in the city of Boston.
Really?
And what better place than good old Dudley Square?
Really? Oh, that's great news. Great. How far along is that idea?
Yeah, so we are now, the thing that we needed was the issue of liquor licensing, and we know that that's has been a hot button issue. The mayor has actually been able to change where the licenses come from. We now have our own Boston board. Instead of the state board, as folks know, it was there. And then we now will have 75 licenses coming to us in the next 3 years, and we'll be able to kind of work through it with that. But in addition, like I said, we have all these amazing students that are here. We have amazing musicians in the city of Boston. And the other piece is that we just need to allow this to happen a lot more organically in the city of Boston instead of putting up walls where there should be bridges.
Right. I'm guessing this is not your first Beantown Jazz Festival.
This is absolutely not my first Beantown Jazz Festival. With this much great music and this much great food, I will be here every possible year that I can be here. I want to also give a huge shout out to the founder, Daryl Settles. And you know, people forget, and now we have Berklee, and we love Berklee, and we love that it's gotten bigger, badder, and better, and all that. But when it comes down to it, it was an entrepreneur with a dream, and a great respect for our history and past and what has happened here in the city of Boston. And the one other piece I would just want to celebrate, I want to celebrate arts in Boston.
Okay.
Right? Because there's a lot of other cities out there that big each other up. We really have folks back. I don't have to go to New York to hear great jazz music.
Right.
I don't have to go to LA to hear great jazz music. We have all amazing talent that's here every day, all day, all year round.
Excuse me. You mentioned entrepreneur, but what I think is amazing about the Beantown Festival is that it's free. So it's not in a direct sense, it's not a money-making venture, although there are certainly merchants and other people here who are making money, but it's not really a money-making venture in that sense.
Yes, and I think to your point around public art and people's access to public art, it to me is what makes Boston a great city, and this is one of those things that is we have Patriots, we have the Celtics, we have the Red Sox, but I definitely think the Beantown Jazz Fest, JazzBoston, and jazz music is just as big of a deal in the city of Boston. And I'm just happy to be here at this time.
Okay. I certainly wish you keep working on that idea for the Jazz District. That sounds so exciting. I can't wait to hear more about it myself, as a matter of fact.
Well, I'll let you know when we have our family reunion. When we're at the Jackson family reunion, we'll definitely go ahead and let you know what's going on. But again, I want to give a huge shout out to my friends at JazzBoston. I had a great time at their concert over there on Newberry Street. I really got to go over to Newberry Street and hang out. But also, just want to continue to make sure that the city of Boston, to me, has to push itself to become the most open city for public art, the most open city for performance art, and the most open city for working artists. Because that's the other piece too, and this is the political stuff that we also have to talk about, is the issue of housing. If you can't live here, and you can't feed yourself, then you're not able to stay in the city of Boston. So we also have to look at how we have set aside housing for artists and how we support those working artists. And just as we respect our fire and EMS and those folks, they're vital resources. I believe that that art and what it does for our soul, what it does for our culture, and what it does for our city is also another vital resource. So I just wanted to also put that out there.
Great.
And I want to, again, thank you for your legacy. With big brothers like me who are rested on your shoulders. And I want to thank you so much for all you do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much to Tito Jackson, Boston City Councilor, for his work and for stopping and talking with us today, too.